night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Oh, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. Not the most accurate pass.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That's tidy. And it's made its way. He's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Garner.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
And Diai.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
That's a good run he's making there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's forced to go back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through.
And the shot!
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
McNeil, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Da Silva. It's a good run down the right. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Forced to go back. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Dewsbury Hall.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Beto. Jensen. Now, what about a
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Aimed at the far side. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beto is onto it in a flash. He is starved of space and time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options, for movement. And he's in on goal! Great chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ndiaye, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half-time getting close now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keane. Garner. And Ndiaye. Now it's Beto. Great ball if he can get there.
Added time.
Nelson tries to play it through. Keane makes the interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brentford clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nice bit of trickery. Engages and forces him off the ball. Idrissa Gueye shifted it to the flank. Stood up well to him there. Nelson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ndiaye. Ndiaye going forward. Beto is wide and looking to get onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Jensen. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. McNeil. And he's quick to return it. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Gueye. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Keane. Pinged towards the front line. Well read, nice interception.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well measured ball.
McNeil receives it in a wide position.
Now it's Beto.
Out towards the flank. Gets a good foot in there.
Looking for the run. Jensen knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 72
And a
minutes
trademark
is
move ends with the
number 7.
inevitable classy finish.
Brentford are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 19. Number
You felt it was
18,
coming. 1-0.
number 24.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product.
And he shoots! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And he's done it again. He's got his second.
The goal scorer after 77 minutes is number 7.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Grealish.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a very deep chance for a shot! He's got a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Goal!
And very
After
quickly,
81
the substitute
minutes.
made his mark.
Number 11.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's in a great position here. Can he finish?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pass somewhat off target.
Everton really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely shaped ball. Idrissa Gueye.
3 minutes at
They've got to be
time.
quick moving this forward.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
And here's Grealish.
That's very neat.
Idrissa Gueye.
Can he finish? He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Keane picks it up from the goal kick. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So there it is.